So, guys, we have something super, super special for you this week. As you know, this is our Thanksgiving episode, and we're learning ourselves on this podcast. But I wanted to give you something, just a little bit of extra to help you get through the holidays. So, one thing, if you don't know, the Fishers, they can cook. All right. My friend Tay can throw down in the kitchen on some greens. T.Y., I mean, he's damn good with anything on the grill or the damn air fryer. But what y'all don't know is that when they come together, they make one hell of a dessert. And so on this episode, they made not only a peach cobbler from scratch for your ass. Yes, from scratch. They also made cocktails to go along with it. So you're going to get an extra insert on the YouTube channel only, because it won't be on the upload for Apple or Spotify to listen to, but you can watch them make it. So that's really cool. But I got them here with us, and they're going to tell us a little something about it. So T.Y., tell us about the peach cobbler, and tell us about that badass cocktail you made that I've been trying. I want the damn recipe, but y'all gonna learn. Tay don't get recipes out for nothing. So T.Y.
No, I really don't.
Okay, so what we did for our followers and our friends is we showed you how to create a peach cobbler for the holiday that you can take to your people's house. You know what I'm saying? It's low salt, low amounts of sugar. It ain't too, you don't need all that sugar, you don't need all that salt. So when you watch the video, just take note. You know what I'm saying? Follow along with us. Trust me, it's banging. It's
Would you call
nasty.
it healthy?
Ain't no such thing as healthy when you got sugar involved.
Right.
However, it's healthier than a regular peach cobbler that has a massive amount of sugar, okay?
So is it sugar or stevia?
I used erythritol, which is a sugar substitute. I didn't use regular white sugar or regular brown sugar. You can go get Swerve. Matter of fact, go get Swerve.
Okay.
Check out Swerve. It don't affect your blood sugar, and it's a little different, right? So Swerve white sugar granulated and Swerve brown sugar granulated. And I only had to use a fourth of a cup of each. So check out the recipe. Follow along with us. It's gonna be banging. Trust me.
It was delicious. I don't even think I had dinner last night. I had like 2 bowls of the cobbler with some vanilla ice cream. It was banging.
Yeah, so you gotta have the ice cream with it, friend.
Yeah, it was delicious. And then we also made some cocktails to go along with the peach cobbler or holiday, beverages.
Mm-hmm.
So I made a peach Bellini, and I do give the recipe actually on there.
Cynthia, watch out.
Yeah, it's Tay's peach Bellini. So we had fresh peaches. I actually had a peach Bellini mix, and then you can choose any champagne that you would like, and you make it to your liking. And I inserted a peach inside and had the peach garnish. It was really, really delicious. Also, I did tell the audience that I usually make it with the Simply peach, because it's really good with that as well.
Okay.
If you don't want to buy any Bellini mix, but it was delicious.
Did I see a cinnamon stick when you sent me a picture?
Yes, you did.
And that was Tyler's drink.
My cocktail was a salted caramel apple.
Oh, that was yours. Okay.
Yes. I garnished it with a cinnamon stick. So, when you watch the cooking episode, you'll see the amount of care and thoughtfulness we put into these drinks. And not only did we take that time, but it was really good too. So sorry that y'all couldn't taste it with us, but to go down to your local liquor store, pick up these items, and you could just make it afterwards.
That's really cool. So I guess my last question is, Tay, your peach Bellini, is there any liqueur in there, or is it just champagne?
It's just champagne.
Really?
Yes.
Okay. So it's a champagne-based drink. So I guess that would say for people who are on the lighter scale and who likes a fruity drink?
Yeah. And then, if you like it like you like lots of champagne and less Bellini, that's why I say you can make it to your liking. You can have a little champagne and more Bellini, or me, I'm like halfway in between. So
okay, you like it.
You can just make it to your liking.
Dude, that's I didn't Okay, so I thought the cinnamon went in yours, but now it makes sense. Like, okay, I was like, wait, I know it's all cinnamon. All right, so cool. We got peach cobbler for y'all. We got peach Bellini, Tay's version, okay. And TY, I forgot the name. I just know it's a cinnamon stick.
Salted caramel apple cocktail.
Salted caramel apple cocktail, yes. So we got all these 3 things coming for you for this Thanksgiving. Grab the ingredients. And this is the thing. Majority of you are going to have the ingredients in your damn house already. Okay?
Yeah.
Somebody's making a peach cobbler. And let's be real. Who don't like crown apple? Besides me.
Right.
Everybody else does. So it's going to be there. You only need a few other things, and they're probably in the house as well. So make it. Let us know what you think about this video. Let us know what you think about them baking, cooking with the Fishers. And if you like it, share it. And we get a lot of posts. We will do more episodes like this because I'm going to tell you that the Fishers can cook. That's one thing I do know. Okay, both of them, they got their strengths, and when they come together, they got even a bigger strength. So I would tell you, and I lived in the same neighborhood, so I would vouch, trust me. And I wouldn't tell y'all to eat some shit that's nasty or drink, trust me.
Right.
But
we'll fold that plate up, put it in trash,
or do my brother and just leave it boom on the top.
Well, I thought you played out on Old National.
Not Old National. Only the person that go to Old National at this point is Ashley, and she ain't here. No offense, Ashley, we love you, girl. But yeah, guys, check it out. Let us know what you think, and yeah, that's it. So talk to you later.
Peace.
Bye.
Bye.
Welcome, friends, to a special video from 2 of the co-hosts of the Boozy Brunch of Tea podcast. I'm TY. This is
Tavia, aka Tay, aka Tavia Show, aka all the above.
We coming you today to give y'all some recipes on like a special recipe for Thanksgiving that's coming up and how we do it. So today we're gonna do a peach cobbler. Everybody love peach cobbler. You take it to your family house. It better not be nasty or you will be talked about. So you follow our recipe, you be sure to go. Good to go when you get to your people's house.
Okay, and we're also going to be sharing some of our favorite cocktails as well. So let's get started.
Alright. First thing you're gonna do, I was able to get fresh peaches. If you can't, then you're gonna have to use canned peaches. But in the case you are able to get fresh peaches, what you want to do is go to the bottom of the peach. You want to cut an X at the very bottom of the peach. The reason for this is it'll peel easier after you boil it. You want to put the peaches in boiling water for a minute and then remove it and place it in the ice bath. I'll go do that.
A few moments later.
Now, if you don't have fresh peaches, don't worry about it. Just open up that raggedy ass can of peaches you got in the back of your damn pantry you had from 2 years ago and just pour it in a bowl.
I would advise to get a current date on those peaches. If it's expired, don't use it. We don't want anyone getting sick at your Thanksgiving holiday party or Thanksgiving family events, okay?
Now, me personally, I don't know if canned goods ever expire, so it don't matter. Just use whatever you want.
Well, me personally, I'm the person that cleaned the pantry, so I know for a fact that they have an expiration date.
So while the peaches got it like another 20, 30 seconds, we're going to let that go. So let me go get the peaches. I'm going to drop them in this ice bath right here to cool them off and make sure they don't continue to cook. I'll be right back. I'm sorry, y'all. I had to go downstairs and get this peach, man. It's a long walk. So I'm going to put one of the peaches in. I'm going to go get the other. It's just a family of 3 here, so we don't need a whole bunch of it. We just need like 2 or 3 peaches.
You want me to go get the peach? Oh, you got it?
Can you go downstairs and get the other peach?
I can.
Thank you. Well, I tell you, it's going to get the other peach. Let me tell y'all this story. So we mentioned in the couples podcast that we met at Buffalo Wild Wings. I was a kitchen manager and she was a server there. We mentioned that I got moved to another store. It was not because of our relationship. It was because of this funky ass lady who lied on me
We won't call her name.
I ain't gonna call her name, Ramona. She lied on me and said that I was drinking in the cooler, right? Which was a bold-faced lie. I don't drink on the job, okay? I don't drink on the job. Shout out to my boy B Malone in Huntsville, man. He the one who put me on, and that brother really mean a lot to me. All right. So now that we got the peaches in the ice bath, we're gonna let them cool off for a minute there, right? So let's go over the list of ingredients that we have. In this bowl here, I have 1/4 cup of white sugar, 1/4 cup of brown sugar. Here I have 1/8 teaspoon of nutmeg, and also 1/2 teaspoon of cinnamon.
My mama always used that nutmeg and cinnamon.
No comment. Mama, I ain't gonna say nothing bad about my mother-in-law. I love my mother-in-law.
That's right.
Or you'll see me and her get into a fist fight up here. All right. I got the real pure vanilla extract, not the fake stuff. The fake stuff actually comes from beaver anus. So don't buy the fake vanilla extract. I know y'all got that up in the cabinet. The imitation is beaver butt. We got some organic lemon juice right here. All right. Let me try to get that so you can see. And that ain't working. But it's lemon juice. Trust me. Here we have cornstarch and water. 2 tablespoons of cornstarch and equal parts of water. This right here thickens up your peach batter, right? It's not too much. Too much to make it a peach pie. This right here to keep it a peach cobbler. We also, after we peel our peaches and cut them, we're going to use 8 tablespoons of butter in this sauce pot with the peaches to make the peach cobbler. Back here, we have a cup of flour. This is for our topping, our crumble that's going to go on top of it. It's going to be fire. Yeah, you understand? So this is a cup of flour, 1/4 cup of white and brown sugar, and baking powder, 1/2 teaspoon of baking powder. 8 tablespoons of unsalted butter. Unsalted, okay? Y'all asses don't need to be having all that salt. We'll keep it at room temperature. We're going to chop it up and make the crumble. What we got here is a cinnamon sugar mix, right? You just going to sprinkle that on top. Give it that nice little crunch. You know what I'm saying? Like the cinnamon toast crunch. Be populating. All right, so we're going to try to peel our peaches now. It should be cool in the ice bath. So, kick it with us. So, where we made that X at in the bottom of the peach, we can start to peel that. And it come right on off. Real smooth and easy. Alright? So, we're going to peel these and then we'll be right back.
Okay, and we are back.
Back in the building.
So, right now I'm going to add 2 tablespoons of vanilla.
Here's what the peaches look like after we peeled them. We just went ahead and added it to the bowl of white sugar and brown sugar. She's gonna put 2 tablespoons of that real vanilla extract to it. Me, I'm back here rolling out this pie crust. You feel me? Stayed up all night doing this. Don't be hating.
Okay, and now I'm gonna add 1 tablespoon of lemon juice. Organic lemon juice. You probably can see it now that I'm in front of the camera.
I guess you can. Shit. Anyways, so y'all need to, call us, hit us up, tell us what y'all making to take to y'all family house at Thanksgiving. We're gonna stay down here in sunny Florida while we this year.
Okay. Now I'm gonna add the cornstarch and water mixture. Just you want to make sure you just continue to mix it just so it doesn't stick. Okay. Alright. Okay, and so now I'm gonna add the cinnamon and nutmeg. Then I'm gonna stir.
You can see I got my baking pan right here. This is a 14 by 23 centimeter baking pan. Right, I'm gonna spray it with some butter. Make sure my crust don't stick. Alright.
So you just keep stirring until everything is mixed, the peaches are covered.
She's gonna show you what it look like as soon as she finished stirring. So what's gonna happen is that cornstarch is gonna thicken it up, like I said before. So once you put it in your stock pot, you got it going on the stove for around 13-14 minutes, depending on your stove. Some of y'all be cooking on them Fisher Price Play-Doh stoves and shit, so you might have to add like another hour to it.
Is that your stove?
Or
Your
the
last name Fisher?
Or the Easy Bake Oven y'all be cooking on. But
I used to cook on my Easy Bake Oven. I used to cook everything in my Easy Bake Oven.
Mud pies, collard greens that came from leaves.
No, I didn't put that in the Easy Bake. That's outside stuff.
Please.
That's playing outside when you playing house.
She wasn't playing.
I actually had Easy Bake food, but I did put some real eggs in there one time. It worked.
Everybody went to the hospital.
I'm the only person that ate them.
Like I said, everybody went to the hospital.
Looks good, right?
It looks real good. Show the friends out there what you did in that pot, in that bowl.
Okay, so added all the ingredients, and this is how it looks. So, like we said, once it's on the stove, it will start to thicken. So now,
What we're gonna do is the 8 tablespoons of unsalted butter. We're gonna throw it in our sauce pot right here. Boom, boom, boom. There you go. Go 1. Here go 2. All right.
okay. And we're gonna pour this over in the sauce pot. Get those peaches, those extra peaches for
Get
me.
all this goodness up out of this thing. All right. This is what it looks like before it gets cooked. All right, I'm gonna go downstairs and put this on the stove.
All right.
All right, since I'm back upstairs now, what I've done back here was I got the pie crust in the baking dish. Okay, as you can see, you can probably see it better. The pie is in the baking dish.
I know you like for me to show everything because
Yeah, let her show because she just got her nails done.
No, I didn't.
So we got the pie in the baking dish here. What I'm gonna do now is I'm gonna put this in the oven. I already have it preheated at 400. I'm gonna put this in the oven for about 12-13 minutes. Since my kitchen is downstairs, it cooks a little differently down there. So I'm gonna let this get a nice little crust on it, right? And then we're gonna pour the filling in here. I'll be right back.
You back already?
You know, downstairs is like 10 steps. It don't take that long. I go down and up real fast.
Like at my grandma's house when London used to I used to London, where you at? Because she has like 2 separate parts of the house. And she was like, I'm upstairs. Upstairs is only 2 steps. I'm like, okay, two steps, she upstairs. 2 steps, she downstairs.
All right, what we have here now is the crumble that's gonna go on top of the peach cobbler, okay? Okay. We're also going to put a layer of pie crust on top. You know, in the X fashion, you know what I'm saying? Make it look like Martha Stewart or Paula Deen ass did it. So that's how we're gonna do this. So what Tay gonna do is the 8 tablespoons of butter, she's gonna chop these up. She's gonna put them in the bowl. She's gonna hand mix, right, until it gets nice and crumbly. And you'll notice it. So, any of y'all that know me know I've been cooking for years, okay? This is what I do. So, when we were in college, it was Martin Luther King Day weekend. We wanted a barbecue, but I ain't have a grill. This is a ghetto ratchet story, okay? So don't judge me. We ain't have a grill. So behind my apartment was this wooded area. I just so happened to be going back there looking for bricks so I could make a little makeshift grill. Well, I ain't find no bricks. I found an old suburban seat that somebody ripped out their truck and threw it in the woods. Well, I took that seat, lined it with aluminum foil, took the oven rack out the oven, put it on there with some charcoal, and I ain't had no lighter fluid either, and I lit it with some rubbing alcohol, and I cooked the whole slab of ribs, hot dogs, burgers, chickens, all of that shit on that car seat. I have pictures.
It was so good. Oh my God. It was so good.
So don't judge me on my ghetto ratchet story. But I can cook on anything, anywhere.
Well, survival skills. That's when survival skills kick in. Survival skills 101, Alabama A&M, Operation Jumpstart. Okay.
What I'm doing back here right now is I'm cutting the pie crust into strips so that we can cross them over the peach cobbler.
So I'm just gonna mix it first, and then I'll start to crumble. All right, and we are back.
All right, so time has passed. What we have here is our crust for the cobbler, right? I need to cut off the edges because they overlapped. So I'm gonna do that very carefully. Just cut along the top of my dish, right? And boom, I remove that. And same thing for the other side. Very carefully cut across the top, and I remove that. All right, now Tay is going to fill the pie crust. What we're doing here, we're using a slotted spoon instead of just dumping all of the contents into the crust. We don't want to oversaturate the crust, right? So we'll add the remaining juice based on how you see fit. You might not want it all juicy and it running all over the place. So the sauce did thicken up really well. So what we're gonna do is we're just gonna keep an eye on it and not overly pack the peach cobbler.
Now, I'm a crust girl myself. I don't need all these peaches because I like the crust. It's my favorite part.
And she like the crust, she just eat this.
No, it has to have some of the peach flavoring on it. Go ahead and dip that in here. And give me some ice cream, and I'm going to eat it.
Matter of fact, out there, what's your favorite ice cream to eat with peach cobbler?
Mine is vanilla.
I'm a butter pecan man myself.
He's a butter pecan man. Whether
it don't matter what it's with. I don't care. Butter pecan is my favorite.
He was born between the 50s and 60s then. Because that's the butter pecan era.
That's so disrespectful. Anybody out there is born in the 50s and 60s, I love you. Mama, I love you.
My mama, I love you too, Mom. I'm
y'all.
not. My mama loves butter pecan ice cream. My grandma. That's the era where they was tearing it up. They was tearing it up.
All right, what we're gonna do now is we're going to pour some of this juice over in there now. Hold on, maybe I can
spoon it, honey.
However you see fit, honey. You can see the peaches in there. All right, so now we're about to fill it. We're gonna fill this up.
We're gonna fill it because I don't want to put too much in.
That's that ooey gooey goodness right there.
You can see how it thickened up once we put it on the stove. So there we go. A little bit more. Well, that's almost at the rim.
Okay, I think we got enough peach filling here. So what we're gonna do now is take our strips that we had and we're just gonna lay it on across the top. It don't matter what design you want to do. You can do it diagonal, you can do it straight across, however you see fit. Okay, I'm gonna let Tay go ahead and take that over.
The edge.
And the excess that's left over, I'm gonna cut it, and we can use that on other pieces in other places.
Yeah, I'll take the extra crust.
Please, y'all keep joining us for Bruzy Brunch and Tea Podcast. Send us emails, leave us comments on whatever topics y'all might want to hear. and how we feel about it, our perspective as millennials. We got a wide range of ages, millennial ages here. We got 20s, and we have all the way up to mid-30s, which I'm happy to say I made it to 35. So, you know what I'm saying?
Congratulations, honey.
Thank you. My perspective on life is a little bit different from the Gen Zs and the Gen X's, okay?
I don't think they have a perspective.
I think that everybody has a perspective. Mine's is just a little different. All right, so now what we're going to do, as you can see, we got the topping, not the topping, but we got the pie crust on there covering the top. Nice and pretty. So what we're going to do now, we're going to brush the top of the pie crust, the top of the cobbler, with melted butter, okay? Go out to the store and get you one of these basting brushes, please. Don't be in there trying to spread it with your fingers, being nasty. Use the damn brush, okay? Don't use no spoon. Go and get you a $1 brush from the Dollar Tree.
Dollar Tree.
I hate that store,
I
but
love
they got
Dollar
these.
Tree. They have certain things that are convenient. People be sleeping on Dollar Tree. I wish we could have Auntie Shalette on here. She got some banging. Banging desserts.
My auntie makes these fire-ass cakes. Pound cakes, all kind of different kind of pound cakes. Matter of fact, go to TinksTastyCakes.com. You can find her at Tinks Tasty Cakes. Right? Hit her up on Tinks Tasty Cakes. Hit her up on Facebook, Snapchat, Instagram. Take a look at her cakes. Order you a cake. Trust me, you're gonna love it. It's my grandma's recipes. My auntie, she perfected it. It's thebomb.com. Trust me.
It's the bomb. I mean, I just want to touch the hem of the garment. Well, it's not covered.
Yeah, we're gonna add cinnamon and sugar to our buttered topping.
Mm-hmm.
Put it in your hand.
I don't want to make sure. I don't want to put too much in one spot. I want to spread it evenly.
You see how she's shaking it like that? Like she got rocks in her hands? You know what I'm saying? That's how you know she used to sell dope. Because they be shaking them crack rocks in their hand like that.
Shooting dice.
Nah. That's what they call it.
Mm-hmm. Shooting crabs at the casino in Vegas.
Mm-hmm. So now that topping, that crumble that we made, that Tay made earlier, this is what it looks like.
How it came out. Nice.
So now we just gonna take this and we gonna crumble it, drop them on over in there just like that. You don't need that much, just, you know what I'm saying, just to cover it. It's got baking powder in there, so it's gonna expand in the oven. It's gonna give it a nice crunching glaze to the top of your peach cobbler, right? Now, when you take this to your family's house, do not put this in no damn aluminum foil. Get you a dish, okay? Get a dish. Don't take no aluminum pans over there with no damn peach cobbler and you need your ass beat. Alright?
I mean, if that's all you have, do what you do.
But watch my shoes. Alright, this is going in the oven for about 45 minutes, okay?
Can you put some extra crumbs on top?
You need to keep an eye on this, alright? Make sure that you ain't burning it, okay? So just keep a close eye and watch on this peach cobbler. I'm going downstairs to put this in the oven.
Okay, and we are back. So now we're going to share some of our favorite drinks that you can make for the holiday or year-round. First, I'm going to start I'm going to make a peach Bellini mimosa. This is for the ladies or the fellas if you prefer this. So
I'm a grown man, dog. I don't drink mimosas. I drink man-mosas. That's beer and orange juice.
Well,
preferably get you a Blue Moon, right, and mix it with orange juice. That's called a man-mosa. You heard it here first.
Everybody, don't be judgmental. Everybody isn't a drinker, so this might be lightweight. You can, just do it how you want. Everybody's not an alcoholic. I'm just playing. He's not an alcoholic, but close enough. Okay, so I'm gonna share how to make my drink, and then Tyler will share how to make his cocktail. Okay. So first, this is very simple. I'm going to be making a peach Bellini mimosa. Today I purchased some peach Bellini mix and a bottle of Andre champagne. This is about $6. It really doesn't matter which type of champagne you use. I've already cut up peaches, fresh peaches. If you need to use a canned peach, you can, but you know, fresh here. So first I like to add my peach. And then depending on how much of a drinker you are, you could add a little or a lot of champagne. So me, I'm like in the middle. But first I chilled this champagne, and then I took the cap off and let it sit for about 15 minutes so it won't be a lot of foam when you're pouring it. So here we go. Still foaming a little bit. I'll just add a little bit more for myself. But if you prefer less, that's good as well. Because when you drink a lot of these, that champagne kicks in really fast.
I don't really like champagne because it dries me out. Like when we go to brunch and they drinking mimosas.
Let me shake this.
When I drink my mimosas, it keeps me a little bit hydrated. But when I drink a mimosa, it dries me out, especially when it's unlimited mimosas. I'll be toe up.
That's why you drink water in between. Now this is the peach Bellini mix. Sometimes I use the Simply Peach. That tastes really good as well, and it's about $4 less than what this was. So now you just add some of this. See that's a lot. That's a lot of mix. Probably should have added more champagne for mine, but it looks delicious. I am going to stir it up just a little bit because I don't want a lot of foam. I like to mix everything. And then I'm going to add a peach for my garnish. And now we have the peach Bellini mimosa that goes with the peach cobbler and ice cream. This is my drink.
She real fancy, y'all.
I must.
And then the straw kills me. Why you just can't drink it out the glass? Any other time she drink out of a brown paper bag.
It is good. Happy holidays.
Alright, now I'm gonna show y'all how I make this cocktail. The first time I had this was at homecoming, A&M homecoming a few years ago. We had the Crown salted caramel and we had the Crown apple. We mixed them together.
It's the Liddy in the city. The best homecoming.
Let me tell you something.
AAMU, baby.
Let me tell you something. My boy Joe, aka Pernell, he fell in the ditch and didn't even drop his cup. That's how good this shit was. So what I do, I start off with my shaker, right? I got ice in here. I don't measure my alcohol, okay? I pour my own troubles and I pour it to where I think it's enough.
So pour your own troubles.
This is my Crown apple right here. This here is something new. Ensign Red salted caramel. They were out of salted caramel Crown, and they didn't have vanilla for some reason. I guess everybody bought it up for the holidays. So y'all gonna try this with me, all right?
I'm scared. No, I don't drink like that.
And to put a little twist on it, not even a twist really. I like carbonated things, so I got the Seagram's Club Soda. You really can't see it right there. Ooh. Don't make that mistake. Alright. I'm gonna just splash it. I don't want too much. Alright. Put my shaker on. Shake that. Oh, that sounded so good, like when you peeing in the middle of the night. This right here is the cinnamon stick. This is not a blunt. This is cinnamon stick, okay? This is what I'm garnishing my drink with today. You know what I'm saying? I'm going to just sit that in there like that. And this is how this turns out. I do not plan on drinking my drink through the cinnamon stick. It's just to give it a little extra kick. Bomb.com, man. Bomb.com. You be ready to have babies off of this. You'll blow your own back out drinking this.
Well, I don't want you to drink that tonight.
That's that pop. Thank y'all for joining us for this Bruzy Brunch and Tea special Thanksgiving cooking episode. Thank you for kicking it with us while we made drinks and made this beautiful peach cobbler. Please, if you need the recipe, hit us up at bruzybrunchandtea.com and I can give you this special recipe. Tay can give you the recipe for the drinks and you can have a good time with you and yours during this season.
All right. Happy holidays.
Peace.